What's going on, guys? Brandon here from B&T's Radical Boas and Pythons again, and today we're going to be talking about blood python information. Okay, here I have my T-positive albino blood python. He's a male. He's getting to be a big boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. I got my cheat sheet ready. Here we go. So, blood pythons are commonly known as short-tailed pythons. They can be found in Southeast Asia, around Malaysia, Indonesia, and more recently, Myanmar. Okay, there are 3 different species of short-tailed pythons, and they are the Borneo, the Sumatran, and the red blood python. Okay. Their natural habitat in the wild is marshes, tropical swamps, and forests. In captivity, blood pythons normally eat mice, rats, rabbits, guinea pigs, quails, and chickens. Oh, this guy's getting a little feisty on me. Let's see, hatchlings, or babies, can range around 10 to 17 inches in length. Adults can range around 30 to 60 inches in length. Adult females can range around 48 to 72 inches in length. Ooh, buddy, calm down. Blood pythons generally look a little bit overweight due to their robust structure. Adults can get an upwards of 35 pounds. So more or less, these are going to be a more of a short and chunky snake, if you will. They are egg layers. When it comes to breeding, females and males can be ready to reproduce at weights beginning around 8 and 9 pounds. Around November, you want to introduce the female to the male's cage so the male can feel a little bit more confident in his surroundings. When you have observed at least 2 good lockups, you want to separate the pair. So by late February, typically, enough breeding has taken place by then. Within a month to a month and a half of the last breeding activity, females will begin to ovulate. During this process, you will notice a large, firm mass in the rear half of the female, right around in here, if it is a girl, of course, for about 24 hours, and her scales will be slightly separated as well, just like a boa's is. Normally, females will shed 20 days after ovulation. At this time, you want to introduce a nest box. Some snakes will use them, some won't, but it's always a good option. In the nest box, you want to have some moist sphagnum moss inside of the box. When these guys get old enough to breed, I will definitely do a video on how to make a nest box and all of that good stuff. So in roughly 30 to 35 days, the female should lay her eggs. Okay. Now, after removing the eggs from the female, which is a feat in itself at times because bloods can get pretty aggressive of their eggs and stuff. You should place the female in a clean tub of water in a very mild solution of Dawn dish soap to wash the nasty gunk off of her from having babies. As for the eggs, you want to put them in a Rubbermaid sweater box with small holes in the box for ventilation. And as a substrate for those eggs, you can either use, this guy's getting ill with me. You can either use vermiculite or perlite, and you want to make it 70% vermiculite and or perlite to 30% water. You want to have enough water in there so that you can squeeze it and no actual water will come dripping out, okay? Some people prefer perlite due to it being mostly sterile with little to no bacteria and mold. Perlite also allows moisture to settle in the bottom of the container, which helps the humidity levels stay high, which is what you want. These guys require a little bit higher of a humidity in their enclosures anyways, not much higher, but just a little bit higher. As do the eggs. If you let the eggs dry out at all, the eggs will not develop properly at all, and you're gonna have bad eggs, no babies. The incubation temperature in your incubator should be around 86 to 87 degrees. Leave it in there. You want to go in there maybe once a week, open it up, put a little bit of air in, close it back up. Leave it alone, guys. The eggs should hatch within 60 to 65 days, and then you're gonna have some little blood python babies. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I do have a surprise coming up for you guys after we do our interview with Smoky Mountain Mutations. Can't wait for that. June the 23rd, Friday, June the 23rd, 7 p.m. Let's do it. Be there, be square. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.